Hey guys, this is Ankit and welcome to the Docker series. We are doing a list of basic tasks to get ourselves familiar with Docker. We are following the Docker documentation for our reference. You can always refer to the repository thecloudterminal01/learn-devops to get more details. For today's task, the approximate time we'll be spending will be around 7 to 9 minutes. So let's begin. These are the high-level objectives for our task. We will run the nginx Docker container on port 8080. We will visit localhost 8080 after that and see the default index.html page for nginx. After that, we'll create a custom Docker file with some changes, build an image with a specific tag with our custom Docker file, run the container using the new image, and finally, we will understand the differences of what we achieved by creating a custom Docker file. This is the Docker build documentation that you can always refer to. Specifically, we will be using the -f option, that is file option, for creating a Docker image. Let's start our first subtask. We will create a nginx container using nginx latest image. The container is started. If I do a curl to localhost 8080, I am able to see the default nginx page. Which is this one. If we want to see the corresponding index.html for this page, we can exec into the container using bash. And see the corresponding index.html file. So now I'm inside the container. I will go to a particular path, which is user share HTML. And cat the index.html file. This corresponds to our page, which we saw over here. Let's say we want to change this default response from nginx. That is, we want to change the index.html file. So how do we achieve this? What we can do is we can create our own custom image using a Docker file. We will use the nginx latest image as base for our image, and then we will copy the index.html file that we have created to the same directory, that is user share nginx html. Note that the Docker file and index.html file are present in the same directory, and this is the directory where we are going to run our docker build command. So I will exit from this container. I will also stop this container so that we have no more containers running. And now let's build the image using docker build command. Docker build is completed. Let's check our image. Over here, you will see that the repository and tag parts are empty. This is because we did not specify any tags at the time of image creation. What we would usually want is we would want to create images with a specific tag so that we can use that specific tag to start a container using the same image. So let's build the image using tag my docker image. Again, the image build is completed. Let's check the image which we have created. Over here you will see that the repository name is my docker image and the tag is latest, which is given by default. We can specify a different tag as well by giving it over here. Let's say we want to give it a tag of 2.1 and it will be created with 2.1. And now we have two images, one with latest tag and one with the tag v2.1. So now since we have created an image, let's start a container with our new image. So I'll use the docker run command to create a container of name nginx, and it will use my docker image colon latest tag. The container is created. Now if I do a curl to localhost 8080, I should see my custom index.html response. So we are getting our custom HTML response. We can go to the browser as well and do a hard refresh, and we will see our custom HTML response. We can go inside the container as well and check the content of index.html file, which should be present in this particular location. So I will exec into the container and cat for this file. So this completes all of our subtasks. Hope you learned something from the video. If you have any suggestions, disagreements, please let me know in the comments. That's all for today. See you in the next video.